Hello, big team. Hello, friends. Welcome to Lizziefaye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth. And it is today, as I'm filming this, October the 15th. It is the middle of the month. Actually, I guess halfway through tomorrow will be the exact middle, but close enough. Anyway, I never did an October TBR, and so I just thought I would take a few minutes to quickly just go through what I'm actually reading this month. I feel like I'm having a really good reading month, but I have only registered on Goodreads. I think that I have finished 3 books. Now, I'm a little bit behind because I have been finishing up some audiobooks. I had a couple things on Hoopla that were expiring yesterday. I did get those done. And I had an audiobook on CD that I sat up late because it was getting really good. And I was finally falling asleep. So today when I was washing up lunch dishes, I finished that. So I haven't registered those things. So probably I finished at least 6 things by now. But anyway, I still feel like it's been a really good month. And I'm reading some very good things, some nonfiction and some fiction, some classics, and so I'm not going to go into great detail about the things, but I thought I should at least just share with you what I'm reading, and we'll go from there. So I start my day reading. I get up and I read some devotional material, then I read some nonfiction, and then I read some fiction. So let me just go through right now what I'm currently reading, and then I will go through the cozy mysteries and things that I've already finished, and then a few things that I hope to still read that I haven't started yet by the end of the month. I think I have currently maybe 13 things on my currently reading list. And again, that's not going to be absolutely correct because I've finished a couple things, but I may have started a couple things too. So it's probably pretty close. I probably have at least a dozen things that I am either actively reading or plan to pick back up before the month is over. So when I get up in the morning, my devotional books right now, I'm reading the Little Women devotional. I've got about 3 days left in this. There are, I guess, 47 chapters in Little Women, and so there is a 1 day per chapter, and then there is some bonus material at the end that I might take 2 days to do. There's one that says Father's Letter, and that would be day 48 because I did start reading this last month. And I don't know if I will read Father's Letter plus all the other things all in 1 day or not. Probably I'll go ahead and finish it up. Then I'm also reading these Les Feldick transcripts. I've got 3 days left in this one. This is book 2, and I will go right on and start book 3 and carry it on into November. Then I will probably... I don't know. I've got it timed out to where it takes me about 24 days to read one book. There's 12 lessons, and I am taking 2 days per lesson. And so I think I can get done with the first 5 books by the end of December. Then I've been reading this next because this is a Christian book, but it is also about some, lifestyle changes, self-help changes, or whatever. It's called a Daniel plan, and it is a, get healthy plan, but it's a biblically based get healthy plan. So I've been reading that, and I don't have very much left. I counted up how many pages I have left, probably really about 3 days worth, because most of what's left here is some menu plans, some exercises, kind of appendix type things. So I can probably get that finished up within the next 3 days as well. This one will probably take me till the end of the month. This is I Know How She Does It by Laura Vanderkam. She is kind of a productivity, time management expert. Sorry. And it's very good so far. I'm really enjoying that. With Emily, we are reading 100 Bible Stories for Children. This month, we've been reading 2 a day, and we will finish up a little before the end of the month. And then I want to kind of comb through her shelves and look through the books that she has that are Christian that we could maybe donate or put on loan to our new church library because we do need some more children's books. So I'll probably read through some things with her. We won't give this away because this is inscribed from her grandmother. But I know that she has several books that we can either loan or give. So we'll probably finish up the month reading through some of her Christian children's books. when I get done with the Little Women devotional, like I said, I've got about 3 days left on it. Then I will pick up 12 Golden Threads, Lessons from Successful Living from Grandma's Quilt by Aliski Webb. Now, I don't know if this is a Christian book or not, but it looks like that, with 12 chapters, I'll have just about that number of days to go ahead and read this whenever I finish this. So I'm not counting this really as a devotional book. This will be my devotional / Bible study book, holding it upside down. So I'll read it first, and then probably then a few pages out of the Daniel plan, and then I'll pick this up. Then for fun, really, this hasn't been that fun, but this is for my Newberry project. I'm reading right now a book from the 30s called Roller Skates. It's by Ruth Sawyer. This is fine. The little girl is growing on me, but I don't know. The chapters are long. It sometimes takes me 2 or 3 days just to get through one chapter, and it's just not very compelling. It's cute. There was one chapter that I really got into, and I was like, okay, yeah, if only the whole book will just continue to be this good. But anyway, after I finish that, I've got 2 books left after this one of Newbery Winners of the 30s. This one's really short, so I might go ahead and read it, or I might go ahead, if I can get this one done in a quick enough time, I'll probably go ahead and order the other one, which is Young Fu from Upper Yangtze. I don't know how you say Yanks or Yanks. I don't know. That's the only other one that I need to read. So I'll probably go ahead and order it soon from the library just to take a look at it, see how long it'll take me to read it. I doubt I can finish up all of the Newbery Winners of the 30s this month, but I would like to take a stab at it. I would like to go ahead and get those finished up so that early in November I can go ahead and get that video done. Then I've got some other middle grade books from for other projects that I want to get read. I probably won't worry too much about the Newbery Winners of the 20s until next year. I'll probably go ahead and squeeze in a couple, but I'd like to get the 30s wrapped up. I'm also rereading The Wizard of Oz. I'm listening to this on audio. I started it at the beginning of the month, and I'm listening to it on a different device that is older, and it doesn't say charged up very well, and I keep forgetting to keep it charged up so I can finish this. So I do need to finish that. This one is for the Classic Children's Literature Book Club that is hosted by Elizabeth Tyree, and I don't know what the book is for October. I just saw a post from her that she's been having some health issues, and if she announced what the October book was, I missed it. So I'll at least get this one done, and and if there has been one picked for October, I'll get it, and hopefully have it done by the end of the month, or I'll read it next month. Okay, so the Christian Fiction Readathon, hosted by Katie from Paperbacks and Ponytails, is called The Journey Through the Bible Readathon. And right now I just have 2 books that I'm reading for that. Her group read is Pearl in the Sand by Tessa Afshar. I got started on this early in the month, and then I got sidetracked with a bunch of other audiobooks that were expiring that I needed to get finished. So I've still got a few days left of this one on my Hoopla, and I will get it finished. So far, I loved it. The first several chapters that I listened to were fantastic. This one just came in from the library. It is the latest from Beverly Lewis, and I can get it on audio on Scribd. And this is The Heirloom. It is a prequel to The Shunning, which was, I think, her first trilogy. The Heritage of Lancaster County is the name of that trilogy. It's The Shunning, The Confession, and the Reckoning and the Confession. Fantastic. And this is a prequel. So, yay. I'm super excited about that. All right. So, mysteries. I started the next Jack Reacher book by Lee Child at the beginning of the month. Again, I couldn't put it down. I just plowed right on through. I was like sitting up at all hours. I don't dare start the next one until I get caught up on some of these other things, but these are so good, you guys. They're so good. Also, I finally got to the next J.A. Jance book I wanted to read, which I think is book 4 in the Allie Reynolds series. It's called Cruel Intent. It might only be 3. It might be 5. I don't know. I'll put it right here, what number it is. But anyway, that was really, really good, and I just finished this one today on CD. Then I guess all I have left, well, I have some cozy mysteries left, but let me do a couple of other miscellaneous things. So I'm doing a buddy read of this with Lou G. She's one of my subscribers, and we decided we would read David Copperfield together. So Naomi from Naomi's Bookshelf decided she would join us, but she has dropped out. So Naomi just was not, she was not loving it. And so Lou and I are going to persevere. Lou is really enjoying it. I'm liking it okay, but it kind of reads like a series of unfortunate events. It could really be named a series of unfortunate things that happened to this one guy. I mean, man, it's just like thing after thing that just sad that happens to him. But anyway, I am determined to persevere because I am also needing to read Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver, which I think is a retelling of David Copperfield, for my November book club. So, speaking of book club, for my other book club, so that I think Demon Copperhead is going to be for the mystery book club. I hope it's a mystery. I don't know. I don't think David Copperfield is a mystery, but anyway, for my literati book club for November, we're reading The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. I don't have a dust jacket for this. I got this at the bookstore where I work. Thought it'd be good to have my own copy. And I have this already checked out on audio on Libby. So I'm going to be listening to that. And then, of course, when it rains, it pours. Everything comes in at once. I had put this on hold on my Hoopla Flex Borrow list, and it came in recently on audio, so I went ahead and grabbed the physical copy so I could show you. This is by Matthew Perry, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. It's his memoir, and sounds, really compelling. So I was a big fan of Friends, and I'm excited to read that. All right, then I found this at the Bookmobile and thought it looked fun, so why not pick it up? And since then, I have gotten an audio copy on CD, so now that I'm done with this one on CD, I can listen to this one in my kitchen. This is Swamp Story by Dave Barry. It just sounds like a fun mystery, and Dave Barry is hilarious. He's a Florida author. When we were at the Bookmobile, Emily got this at one of the libraries we went to when I was book shopping. She just plucked this off the shelf, and I was like, okay. This is Ella, Queen of Jazz by Helen Hancox. We just read this. I read this to her the other day, and it's really good. I learned a lot about Ella Fitzgerald and her friendship with Marilyn Monroe, and how Marilyn Monroe helped her to, kind of get past some of the barriers that Black people were up against in that time. So this was actually really good and very eye-opening. And it gave me a teaching opportunity, too, with Emily, just to talk about some racism issues and things like that. So, I didn't know why that caught her eye, but I was glad it did. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh, I guess I could show you some of the artwork. Anyway, here's Ella and her fellas. Anyway, it was just very, very good. And there's Marilyn Monroe. So, yeah. Anyway, if you ever have a chance to pick that up, then I would recommend it. Okay, so this alone is a big chunk to bite off for 1 month. But I had been thinking all year that I would maybe save this for October. The Stand. I own it on audio. It's in my audio or Audible library, and it's just been sitting there. It's like 40-something hours of audio. Of course, I'll speed it up. I have listened to some of it, and I told the gals on Kill Time with Cozies that, because Storm was saying, yeah, if you like books where they're just walking, they're doing a lot of walking, then you might like that. And I said, that's what I should do. I should walk and listen to it. So I have not yet done that as much as I should. I have a little bit, but I've got to get busy walking and listening to The Stand for sure. Okay, Cozy Mysteries. So, I mentioned this book last month, A Crafter Knits a Clue by Holly Quinn. I listened to this last month, and I was not a fan of the narrator, but I had already checked out books 2 and 3. Now, this has a cuter cover. This is just the one I own. I'm going to show you the cute cover of this book that is much better than this one. So that was in September, but I had checked out books 2 and 3, which I needed to go ahead and listen to, but because I wasn't a big fan of the narrator, it was really hard to kind of make myself listen to them, but I did. I think it's a crafter, let's see, so this one is A Crafter Knits a Clue. The second one is something like Killer Hooks a Crime or something. I'm probably mixing it all up. And then there's a third one, something about a quilt. Yeah, I don't know. Something about a quilt. Anyway, I did finish those. I still was not a fan of the narrator. The stories were okay, but I rated them all 3 stars. Then for the Jen McKinley read-along, I am finally caught up, and I am currently right now listening to... This is the month of October. I am listening to the book, one of the books that is scheduled for October. So I am excited about that. But the 2 books for September I listened to already this month. I had to fly through these because they were checked out on my Hoopla and they were about to expire. Copycat Murder is one of the Hat Shop mysteries, and then Vanilla Bean is one of the Cupcake Bakery mysteries. This was really cute. Probably one of my favorites so far in this series. They go to Las Vegas, and it was really cute. And then I am currently listening to Better Late Than Never by Jen McKinley. Also, this is from the Library Lovers Mysteries, and I'm enjoying that. And then next will be Assault and Beret, which is one of the Hat Shop mysteries. Let's see, Vanilla Bean, when they go to Vegas... This was the first mention of characters from one of the other books. They mention, because they meet this Vegas showgirl, and they're backstage, and they see the costumes, and the hats are made by the girls from Mem Swims in the Hat Shop series. So first little crossover. So that's pretty cool. Then I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm going to start this very soon. Wedding Duress is book 10 in the Southern Sewing Circle Mysteries by Elizabeth Lynn Casey. We're not discussing this book this month. We're going to discuss books 10 and 11 both in November. So that bought me a little bit of time for that. And then on my Kindle, I am reading an ebook. I am reading book 2 in the Cruise Ship Mysteries by Hope Callahan, and it is called Portside Peril. So I'll put a little picture there, and I'm counting this for my P book for the Killing Time with Cozy's ABC Challenge. So that is everything that I'm either currently reading or have finished or think I can get to by the end of October. There might be another 1 or 2 that I will try to squeeze in, but I kind of doubt it. I think my plate is full for this month. And hopefully I'll get a November TBR done. I don't know. I have not been very good at TBR videos lately. But anyway, I at least wanted to share with you what I've been reading. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.